Hello everybody, today we're going to solve some simple equations using the properties of equality. So here we're showing two properties of equality. This is the addition and subtraction property of equality. So basically if it says if you have x is equal to b, x is equal to some quantity, if you were to add another quantity a to x, you can keep the equation balanced by adding it to the right side with b. So if x equals b, then x plus a is equal to b plus a, showing that we're adding something to each side. Same thing here. If we have x equals b again, if you wanted to subtract a quantity away, it would keep the equation balanced by minus a on both sides. I take away a from x here, I would also have to take it away from b here to keep the equation balanced. Basically, what you do to one side of an equation, you need to do to the other side. It keeps the equations balanced. So let's look at a few examples here. I have an equation a plus 16 equals 20. So this is a pretty easy problem. Okay, so we have a plus 16 equals 20. We're trying to solve for a and figure out what the unknown is. Notice a is we're adding 16, so I need to do the opposite of add 16. I'm going to subtract 16. But like our property says, if you subtract from one side, you have to subtract from the other side. It keeps it balanced. And then here we see a is equal to 4 because 20 minus 16 is 4. You can always test your answer by going and substituting it back into the original, and here it shows 4 plus 16 equals 20. Try again here. Let's try this equation. Variable b plus 0.3 is equal to negative 2. Alright, here I want to take away 0.3 from both sides because I see my variable b and we're adding 0.3. So I'm going to take away 0.3 from both sides. So then I need to figure out negative 2 minus 0.3. And that is negative 2.3. The signs are the same. So I keep the signs, add them, and my answer comes out to be negative 2.3. Alright, once again, you can substitute your answer back in to the original problem for the variable. We would add it to 0.3, and we do end up getting negative 2. Alright, so you can always check. Let's look at another one here. This time we're going to have variable c. We're going to add, in parentheses, a negative 4. So c is being added to negative 4. Alright, so the question is, what do we do here? Well, if I say plus a negative, that would be the same thing as if I'm just flat out subtracting. That may make it a little bit easier to see what's going on here. C is being subtracted by 4. I need to do the opposite of what I see. I want to add 4 to both sides. And notice, to keep the equation balanced, to apply the properties of equality, do it to both sides. C is equal to whatever negative 13 plus 4 is. Well, signs are different on these integers. I subtract and get a 9, and I know it's negative because negative 13 is farther from 0, so we keep that quantity's sign. C is negative 9. Let's look at another one here. This time variable d, we're adding 29, and it equals negative 11. We look at what's happening to the variable d. We see that we're adding 29. We need to do the opposite of that. We need to subtract 29. And we do it to both sides to keep the equation balanced. Negative 11 and a negative 29, signs are the same. We add them. Be a negative. 11 plus 29 is a 40. In this problem, d is equal to 40. Let's do one more. X plus a negative 1.6 and then we'll say that's equal to negative 3.7. So here we have two negative values, then they're decimals. May need the help of a calculator if you need it. Notice in the third one with the C, we change it to minus. We don't necessarily have to do that. We just need to make that quantity go away. I'm going to go ahead here and say plus 1.6 to both sides. The 1.6 is cancel out. The equation has kept it balanced. I have a negative 3.7 and a positive 1.6. Signs are the same, or the signs are different in this problem, so I need to subtract these. And I end up getting a 2.1. I know the answer should be negative because the 3.7 is farther from 0 and we keep that sign. There we are.